And we are live, guys. Welcome to the Men of High Value channel, your channel for life and success. My name is Joseph Darling, and we are live straight out of Oslo, Norway. Today we'll be talking about how to take you from zero to hero in 12 months. We're gonna start by having it from today, day 1, and take it to day 365. I'll do my very best to be online every single day and make it into a habit so that you can make watching this channel into a habit. Why do we want that? We'll get into that during the video. If you ask 1,000 people to set a specific goal in 3 different categories of life, there are 3 categories that most people would choose. Those are relationships, health, and finance. And you can try that yourself. Check out for yourself, set 3 goals in each category of what you want to accomplish, and then you will notice that you will pick relationships, health, and finance. Makes it easier now because I've said it, yes, of course. But out of these 3, which one is the most important one? I would say relationships. Why? Because relationships is the key to you feeling joy in your life. We're human beings, and what we want more than anything else in this life is to feel a connection with other people. If we have that connection, we feel worth something. We feel important. And that is what is needed for us to be happy. If you feel important, if you feel worthwhile, if you feel that there's a purpose to your life, that gives you happiness and joy. And the opposite, if you have no worth, everyone has worth, but if you feel that people do not value you, or that you are not worthwhile, then you will not be happy. So, out of those 3, relationships is the most important one in order for you to be happy or to have joy. And if you think about it, what is the most important thing in relationships? What is the most important relationship in your life that will make you happy or give you joy? Out of all of your relationships, the one that will give you most joy is the male and female sexual dynamics one. Which means this will be probably your wife, your girlfriend, or whatever. You understand that your long-term partner in the male and female sexual dynamics category. That is the most important relationship. Why? Because it is based on motivation. It is based on attraction. It's based on love. It's based on those wonderful feelings that you get when you have that connection. And we are built, we're created, our system, our human system, if you like, is created and based upon us having that connection with someone. Now, that said, yesterday I made a video about, well, it was 2 days ago actually, I made a video about how I want you, as a man, to put that relationship on pause. I'm not talking about the long-term relationship that you're into right now where you love her more than anything else and you want to keep her. I'm talking about those sexual relationships that you have outside of that are short-term and that are simply based on immediate gratification. I've asked you and let you know that, in my opinion, you should put them on pause and hold out. And I would say, let's say you pick 12 months as your date. From now until 12 months, you just get rid of all female distractions so that you can focus instead on yourself, focus instead on becoming a success yourself. Why is that? Well, think about it. I want you, and you want you, to have the best woman possible in your life. You want her to be amazing, and you want to make sure that she never ever leaves you, or she always always adores you and worships you. That's the thing you want. And how are you going to be able to get that? Well, you need to create habits in your life that makes it so that she wants to be with you forever. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to focus on health and finances and get our shit together. Okay? Because if you've got your stuff together, if you know who you are, where you're going, and what you're doing with your life, then women will be attracted to that in general, and you will get the best woman possible. So are you with me? Day 1 until day 365. If you show up on a daily basis, then you will be able to get the most out of it. And I will do my very best to show up here every single day as well. Alright, so let's talk about health and finances, and relationships for that matter. There are certain habits in your life. And those habits, hold on a second, gotta make sure. We're putting in the right habits in place, and this is just the beginning. So, what are we trying to do with these 3 categories? Well, if you think about it, most of you right now are killing yourself in those 3 categories. You have habits that kill your relationships, you have habits that kill your health, and you have habits that kill your finances. What you want in place, you want to replace those habits with habits that actually create life and rejuvenate and give vibrancy to your relationships, to your health, and to your finances. Habits. There's a quote from an American football coach named Vince Lombardi, and he says, "Winning is a habit. Unfortunately, so is losing." And what you've probably had in most of your life, or until this point in time, are losing habits. You want to make them into winning habits. And how are we going to do that? Well, think about it in terms of debt. Okay, so you have a past and things need to change. And for you to change that, you need to, one step at a time, take baby steps out of your debt. You need to make sure you stop doing some things, and then you need to start doing some things. Alright, and I'll guide you through this process one day at a time. What I would first of all do is to create 100 lists. Basically, 100 reasons why it would be fantastic for you to get, instead of debt in relationships, health, and finance, for you to create wealth in relationships, health, and finance, to create abundance. Write down 100 reasons why you should actually make that change. And if you do that, you'll be able to notice what is needed for you to create that lifestyle that you want. And then it'll be so much easier to actually put those correct habits in place, one small step at a time, one small day at a time. Alright, so why do we want to focus on health and finances? Because this increases your winning. And if you haven't noticed by now, women want you to win. Women are turned on by this thing. It's basically your personal power. And it's sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's not obvious. The obvious times are basically if you're overweight or you're basically not able to pay for something. That shows obvious signs that you are not healthy and that you're not wealthy. Okay? So, and then there are other non-obvious ways that women can also know. But basically you want to increase your personal power so that in 12 months you can get the woman of your dreams. So, you have a habit of losing right now. All of us do. Except for Donald Trump. Of course. You have habits that kill your relationship, kill your health, kill your finance. Right now I have habits that kill my life and kill my relationships and kill my health and my finances. But one small step at a time will take it from debt in those categories to wealth in those categories. This is the Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling, and together we will take you to a life of success and happiness. Make sure to smash the likes and subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow. And this is the first video that I've done with no script, and I want to keep it that way. Why do I want to do it without a script? Most YouTube videos have a script, okay? I don't want a script. Why? Because I want the habit of winning when it comes to public speaking. And I know I can do that. I know I can be one of the best public speakers in the world, but I just have to take one step at a time. And that means speaking to this camera without any script. Am I gonna suck in the beginning? Yes, I will, okay? Just like you starting out on this journey on your own, you're gonna suck in the beginning, okay? You're gonna take one small step at a time and become better. And just like me, I'm gonna take one small step at a time. I'll get comfortable in front of the camera. Basically, 39 out of my 40 videos that are on this channel from before are scripted, okay? You might not see it, but they are. One time I did it without. You know what? My brother said that was his favorite video of all. Okay, so I want to be able to do this on a daily basis, and in 1 year, we'll see where it's taken us. Have a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.